Alrighty, it's Diane from DianeHockman.com, checking out the live audio function. A lot of you guys might know, or maybe you don't know at all, I love to do audio, and I'm not the biggest fan of video. Oh, Hockman, you were a video pioneer. How can you say that? You know what? Video's great, but a lot of times I'm just running around and I'm just busy and I haven't gotten hair and makeup. And if you've seen any of my videos in my bathrobe and my ponytail, you know how I feel about that. Can you guys let me know if you can hear me okay? Because I'm using a new microphone. So I want to know if it is working okay. But so I thought I'd try out the, the audio function because I think it's kind of fun to be able to jump on and talk to people. I've been doing conference calls for years. Great, Tammy, thank you. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Chris. I like audio. And, I'm down for video too, but I like audio. And that's why I'm doing it right now because I'm getting ready to do a webinar. But I want to talk about a topic that I think is really interesting. It's often misunderstood. And I wrote as the subject line, it's kind of breaking up, Kim? Anybody else? Breaking up? Sound good? Breaking up? Maybe it's my cell phone. So you guys will let me know. If it sucks, we'll do it again or do something else. But, gang, I am an attraction marketer. I've been an attraction marketer probably since 2000, 2001. I started out in traditional network marketing. And I recently wrote a letter and I got like a lot of growls on it because I think people are, they're filtering things through their own, through their own experience. So I want to talk about the difference between traditional network marketing and attraction marketing. They are both awesome. I have done both. I have been extremely successful in both. And now today, my job, what I do for a living, I don't have a job, but my profession is to teach people about attraction marketing. Attraction marketing can be used to teach anything. Hey, Jake, to sell anything. Hey, Jake, how you doing? You can sell anything you want with attraction marketing. And quite frankly, even though it was made popular by Joe Schroeder and Mike Dillard and folks like that several years ago, probably about 2007, it became kind of mainstream. Attraction marketing has been used for decades, probably going back to about the turn of the century. Okay, here's what network marketing is. And if there's any top network marketing producers out there, I'd love your feedback, or I'd love your interaction, or I'd love your commentary. Network marketing is, get this guys, marketing to your network. Okay. Network marketing is marketing to your network. And the concept is that you purchase a product from the company, you get a product result, then you share that result with your network to create a business story because you earn some profits, and you create a business story, and then you also share the business story with people that happen to be looking for a way to create additional income in their household. Okay? It's a very, very, very simple model. It's, fun, simple, magical, as Mark Hughes said, and it's very basic, it's very simple. Now, over the decades and with new technology, for whatever reason, people have overcomplicated it to the max, okay? To the max. And today with Facebook, I watch a lot of people, and what they're doing is actually hurting themselves in business, and they don't realize that they are. So now let me talk about, so when I talk and when I share things, the reason why I'm sharing things is because you have to remember I'm an attraction marketing teacher, trainer, and practitioner. So everything that I say is from the space of attraction marketing. So if you are on my newsletter at DianeHockman.com, you're going to hear attraction marketing concepts. If you follow me or you're a friend of mine on Facebook, you're going to hear about attraction marketing concepts. So when I make comment about a practice that I'm seeing in the marketplace, I'm making comment from the space of being an attraction marketing practitioner, teacher, and trainer. Hopefully that makes sense. So attraction marketing is leading with what a marketplace wants, okay? What they're interested in, and it's basically being a media company. Putting out, and Gary Vaynerchuk teaches this, it's a decade later he came out teaching it, but it's been around since, 96, maybe earlier, this format. It's creating content that looks and feels like it's an article, it's a training, it's something helpful to the market that you want to tap into. I don't care whether it's weight loss, health, wellness, organic stuff, home business information, training and tools, financial information, travel. You take a market, you tap into them by sharing information, content that interests them, and then you offer them the ability to become part of an audience, usually via email, but today it could be via a fan page, it could be a subscriber on a YouTube channel. There's a lot of different ways to do it. You do not lead with the product. You do not lead with the opportunity. You lead with information. Okay? This is attraction marketing. So, hello, Laura. And Laura, I wish you had been here a few minutes early because I talked about the simplicity of network marketing. You're a network marketing expert. The simplicity of network marketing. And then the concept of attraction marketing, which is a little bit more sophisticated. But the reason why I fell in love with attraction marketing, and this is just me, is because it gave me a lot of freedom. It gave me a lot of flexibility. It gave me the ability to send out an email and make money or recruit on demand. It gave me the ability to kind of come and go wherever I wanted. It gave me the ability to be at home with my family. Remember, I started in the 90s, and network marketing meant meetings, Super Saturdays, conventions and events. Now, I love conventions and events. I love training. I love all of it. But it was difficult because my upline group was far away. That's why I started studying marketing, and that's why I learned this. So I had some very violent reaction to an email I sent out, because in the email I talked about learning to communicate via email and learning to build your business with email, because I'm doing a workshop on that. And I wrote some scenarios that people end up in when they have to keep joining another opportunity and they have to go out and, promote another thing, and that they haven't learned some simple concepts, and people felt that I was picking on people or knocking something or anything like that. And that's not the case. What the case is that I'm trying to show people that one model is incredibly simple and beautiful. And if you put me in a room and you wanted me to teach you how to retail and recruit, hot market, warm market locally, we could do that. I've done it, been there, done that, and was successful at it. But my preference and what I love is to do attraction marketing. My mentor taught me a line that I think will be helpful to you. The line is, a safe prospect is an enrolling prospect. A safe prospect is an enrolling prospect. Okay, he actually didn't teach it to me. It was on one of his tapes, and I picked it up and I embraced it. So as soon as we start to lead with any type of pitch, any type of, look at me, I lost weight, look at this, I made money, we're literally creating fear or distrust in our prospect. Okay, fear or distrust. Now, if you're working in network marketing and you're working warm market, they're not a cold stranger. They're people who know you. So therefore, it's no big deal, because Aunt Sally's not going to be afraid of you. Aunt Sally knows you. People in your neighborhood, people down the block, they know you. They're not going to be afraid of you. But when we get into the cold market, when we get into Facebook, etc., the more we go, here's a picture of my check, here's the picture of my tummy, here's the picture of this, here's the picture of that. What we do is we create a distrust in our market. By accident, we don't even realize we're doing it. Where if we created content, for example, if I'm talking weight loss, I could have content on nutrition. I could have content on water consumption. I could have content on taking 10,000 steps a day. I could have content about what's better, aerobics or lifting. I could have content and stories where I'm sharing things that have happened with people that are in my group and in my company, and then leaving people the place where they can request information. As soon as they have requested information, that's when you have the opportunity. They raised their hand. They said, I'd like to know. Now you can go ahead and present. Now you can go ahead and present. It's really that simple. Okay. Now, am I criticizing folks that are new? Absolutely not. Do what you got to do. I did. I littered bathrooms for a year. I put flyers up, and it's funny because I just moved and I cleaned out my house. I still had reams of stuff. I had these plastic envelope things, plastic like sleeves that we used to put 3-fold brochures in, and we'd stick them up in bathrooms and on bulletin boards. I did it. I've done it all. But in the long term, in 2017 and beyond, I can't urge you enough to learn attraction marketing, content marketing, call it what you will. When you become a media company and position yourself as an expert in a field. Now, there's been a lot of controversy too about the word expert, okay? Guys, you don't have to have a PhD in something to be able to talk about something that you've experienced. If you've lost weight, if you've gotten healthy, if you've earned money, if you've done any of these things, if you've built a blog, whatever you've done, you can position yourself as either a practitioner who knows how to do it or somebody who knows how to get you to the result you want. And when you position yourself that way, if you have a problem with a company that you're representing, if you have a problem with a product you're representing, it's very easy to pivot because your audience is attached to you and is taking your recommendations. If you have continually gone back to that same old, I'm in a new deal. I jokingly said recently, you can always tell when somebody's in a new MLM, okay? They're busy telling you, yeah, see, people are going to think I'm picking on them, so I don't even want to say it because there's so many people right now that are doing it in my circles. It's fascinating. It's a merry-go-round. It's a merry-go-round, and you're on it again when you go in that direction, and it's easy to get off of it by changing your positioning in the marketplace. It will forever be that way. That's why people like Mike Dillard, Joe Schroeder, others went on to make millions because they weren't positioned as somebody who liked how good their clothes looked or, showing you their pants are big or anything else. They were positioned as authorities. Now, again, if you're doing traditional network marketing, you should be working hot market, warm market, working with your upline. You should be getting people on the product, getting customers. It's very simple to do. But if you've gotten your income up, if you've done all of that, if you're now ready to move out into the larger marketplace, then this is what you want to learn. Okay? And it goes on in network marketing, by the way, guys, because when I think about it, who are the people I learned about network marketing from? Al Schreider, right? Tom Schreider, Big Al. Randy Gage had all kinds of info marketing out there. Joe Schroeder had all kinds of info marketing out there. Mike Dillard changed the industry. Love him or hate him, he did. When you look now at all the different experts that are out there and people that are publishing, Travis Flaherty, they're all publishing. Because what they're doing is building an audience of people that have an interest in their space, in their field. And those people, when trust is built, will come to them and will buy from them. Period, over and out. So, I know I'm ranting. I haven't even been looking at the chat. I'm pacing in my living room, sharing this stuff. But man, oh man, oh man, you set yourself up for challenges when you go in that direction because you have to start over again, over and over and over. And I'm sorry if I upset some people. That's not my intention. My intention is to share a concept that changed my life. My intention is to share something that will give people longevity. And that's it. So let me take a look. Yeah, Sherry, it's true. People do choose. Sometimes people decide to be offended because they see themselves in it and it hurts. I know I have been. Sometimes I read something and I get pissed off because I feel like they're talking about me. But they weren't. They never were. What they're doing is talking about marketing. And marketing is your future. Marketing is your future. And whatever form of marketing you choose, there's lots of options. I personally love attraction marketing, but I keep it super simple. I don't overcomplicate it. I'm not very technical. I don't have a lot of, all this stuff that many people do. I think they're absolutely right to have it, and I wish I were better at it. I just focused in and honed in on what I'm really good at. I'm good at email, and I'm good at running my mouth. That's what I'm good at. I'm not good at sites. I'm not good at keeping track of things. I'm not good at, a lot of things that I probably should be better at. But in the end, it's this audience. I have an article from my mentor. I could share it with you guys. It was called his 2007 prediction. He wrote it in 2004, and he talked about this concept. And I picked up the concept, and that concept has protected me through some challenging times. It has protected me. So that's why I share it. And it's cool for those of you that are not into it. Don't get on my list at dianehockman.com and then you won't read it. Unfollow me if I'm bugging you, and then you won't see it. Hopefully we'll stay friends, and colleagues and so on and so forth. But I am always going to share this. I am always going to teach attraction marketing, whatever the name we call it in this decade. I am always going to edify network marketing because it's where I came from. It started this journey for me, and I think it is the most remarkable place. I've seen person after person after person. In fact, I just watched a video from Mike Dillard, who is working on billion-dollar projects and working with some of the most well-known people in the world. And he started right here, in this space, in this world, calling up people and learning skills and sharpening his saw. And anybody who's taking any steps to come down the road deserves kudos, deserves a pat on the back, deserves to be cheered. But anybody that comes to me for guidance or for mentorship is going to hear my belief. I'm not going to sugarcoat it to make them feel better. So then people just have to decide. Do I want to, hear from her or not hear from her? Well, Laura says, I love it when I disagree with you. It challenges me to think outside my own head and into another way. And it's the same. I love it. One of my favorite things, guys, if you're not coming, you should. The Association of Network Marketing Professionals is coming up in June. And a whole bunch of us are going to be there. And they let me hang out with them, even though I'm the rebel rouser kid. They let me hang out there and help out, and I'm part of the team helping out. But guys, you should come because you get nose to nose. There's more million-dollar earners in that room than probably any other event you'll ever go to. And it's like $200 and it includes all your meals. It's stupid. The hotel's only like $100. It's in Dallas. It's ANMP2017.com. Go look at it. I love to get nose to nose with people. I love to debate it on a professional level. I love to sit and pick marketing apart. That's called discourse. It's called discourse. And that's what's so great. It's when we get into this place where this is what I do and this is how I have to do it and I was told to do it. That's when we get ourselves into trouble. And when we get into this habit of taking cute selfies and, all this stuff that it works for a little while, guys. But it's not the end game because there's only so many people you can do that with. It's funny, Laura, I'm called the hybrid. I'm the hybrid because I do what I do from a network marketing perspective, from a relationship perspective, from a, connecting with people and building those connections and nurturing those connections. So over time, you build up influence. Having come from network marketing and still being involved in a whole bunch of different ways, working with teams, working with groups, training groups on simple ways to use social media, instead of getting overcomplicated. I love doing it. I absolutely love doing it. But, in the end, everybody has to sit down. They have to look in the mirror, and they have to ask themselves, and this is what my mentor did for me, is he got me to do that. I thought that running around town, just pitching people in the supermarket and littering bathrooms was going to be my long-term solution. And there is not a person that earns over 6 figures that believes that to be true. Okay, they may believe that getting the team to do that builds volume and moves volume. And guys, we got to move volume. We got to close out the month. We got to do the do. We got to get people on product. We got to get them, getting on auto ship. We got to get them, doing all these things. Believe me, I'm all for it. But at some point, you have to look in the mirror and you have to go, what's my plan for longevity? And what's my plan if something should happen? I grew up in a company where the founder died, 2 of my uplines died, their product was taken off the market by the FDA. It's a huge multi-billion-dollar company, guys. It's a great company. And most recently, that particular company has been under fire from the FTC. It's a billion-dollar multinational corporation, multi-billion-dollar multinational corporation. But this is what I saw in my early career. So for me to sit and make believe that some of those simple things were the long-term answer when I had no control over certain things, that was goofy. So anyway, I'm rambling, I'm going, I'm blowing, and I have a new toy. Obviously, I have a new microphone, I have a new toy. So give me some hearts or give me some something. Let me know if you like my coming out and doing it, or give me, I don't know if you can give thumbs down or growly faces or whatever on this thing, but tell me you hate it. You're probably gone by now if you hated it. Guys, we have to learn marketing. We have to learn marketing. We start where we are. We sharpen our saw. We learn new skills every day. We learn new skills every day. But the bottom line is, do I have a new relationship? Have I gotten a customer? Have I built the team? That's the bottom line. And if another day goes by that we're showing pictures of our underwear and how clean it is, or showing pictures of, our pants or this or that, and that's the whole plan. Now, I'm for product results, oh man. But there's a way to do it. There's a way to do it that can take you to a whole nother level, that can put your recruiting and your sales on demand, that can make your life simpler, to make it more fun, and make you be able to come and go as you please. And if you scare your products, I'll close with this because I got to go do a copy clinic. If you create an audience and you position yourself as somebody who drives good content around that topic, I don't care if it's baseball cards, I don't care if it's the New York Mets, I don't care if it's petunias, I don't care what your love is. Make sure it's wrapped around what you want to sell. If you position yourself as somebody who knows about that and is helpful about that, people will come to you. So here's my advice, if you want it. I don't know if you do. A bunch of people left, so maybe you don't. My advice is, if you are in network marketing and you have not gotten 10 customers at least, you don't have 10 active customers, and you don't have 5 to 10 people on your team, frontline. I don't know, your pay plan might dictate how many people frontline and so on and so forth. If you don't have that going on, I want you to call your upline, your second upline, your third line, whoever your Starfleet commander, double diamond, whatever galactic ruler Grand Poobah is, and I want you to say, I want to do this, help me. And I want you to put people in front of them and in front of the presentations, and I want you to go traditional. I want you to learn those skills. I want you to build a story. If you've done that, if you have that, and if you're in network marketing, which some of you are not, then once you do that, then I want you to focus in and learning some marketing and picking a model, could be video, could be blogging, whatever you like, and mastering that model so that you build an audience that you can communicate with all at once. And when you do that, you will have a new kind of freedom that you've never had before. And you will never have to start over again. Be serious about what company you pick. Be serious about the team that you pick. People yell at me for saying, you shouldn't sponsor shop. Baloney! Go find good quality people. You probably have them with you right now. You don't like your sponsor, go upline. I promise you there's somebody awesome there that is dying to find a new leader. Identify yourself to them. Let them know you're ready to go. And do the work. And yes, I will forever mock silly practices that I see going on. It will never end. I see a bunch of you here that like to copy and paste posts. You know who you are. One of your team members posts something that you think is cool, and 100 of you post it all at once. Never going to get you where you want. Never going to get you where you want. I want you guys to step up, get your customers, get your team up, and then learn some marketing, position yourself and protect yourself so that you are forever golden and you go to the top of wherever you are. So that's it. Love you guys. Hopefully this was helpful or annoying. I don't know what it was, but it was something. And I'm going to go write some letters now, and I will see all of you next time. Let me know what you thought. Take care.